Welcome back to Out of the Gate. I'm Justin.
And I'm Max.
And this week, for the hot news,
Coming in hot!
Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty on all charges. Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord.
So, here's my thing about that, though. Somehow the NBA got into this. And everybody that was interviewed thought, well, that the ESPN and the news even showed, it seemed like every player they interviewed, I don't know if they interviewed somebody and they just didn't decide to show it like fake news does. They all disagreed. And I'm like,
I don't understand how.
And I mean, some of the people like I had high respects for in the NBA, like Steve Kerr.
Yeah, I saw Shaq got pretty crappy about it.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
I think he did. Somebody else famous was getting in trouble for it too, because they were going on about how awful he is. But I mean, I don't understand how you can look at the evidence from that trial and say that was anything other than self-defense.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess it's because everybody was mad that he crossed the state line with a gun, but anybody can do that. I mean, we're arguing about everybody's mad about that, but does people not know that like people do that crossing the border and not even that with drugs too? I mean,
yeah.
Oh, but that's okay. You know.
Right. Everybody's ranting and raving like, oh, how did this 17-year-old get this AR-15 that he can legally have?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Okay.
But nobody was complaining and talking about how these convicted felons had handguns. So everybody's sitting here trying to make this a gun control thing, like, oh, he shouldn't have had it, blah, blah, blah. Well, obviously, gun control doesn't work, because if it did, the convicted felons wouldn't have handguns.
Yeah.
You know, thank God this kid did have his rifle, or else we'd have more dead people.
Well, at least one dead person.
Well, yeah. But,
yeah, I totally agree with you.
I just don't. Yeah, but thank the Lord he was acquitted. He's got a long life ahead of him. But it's not going to be an easy life from here on out. It's going to change his life forever.
Yeah, and that's another thing, too, I was just about to say, is that last time something like this happened, like that police officer in Minnesota, I want to say it was.
The George Floyd thing?
No, there was another one. It was a single officer.
Oh. Okay.
It was complete, and he was found not guilty.
Yeah.
That it was necessary action, I think, is what they called it.
Right.
And I think that was the riot before George Floyd.
Yeah.
And
a bunch of riots.
And so it's gonna be interesting knowing that people actually disagree with this, which I'm still finding hard to believe how you can even think of this being a wrong.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of how they can think is because he crossed state lines with a gun. That's the only thing I've heard from people, but I truly don't understand how you can think that.
That and the other thing that I really heard about it was that they think he went over there with malicious intent, like went over there to go kill people and stuff. I mean, but that's just not the case. He went over there to go provide relief and help and medical assistance, put out fires.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I'm going to go over there and help do that stuff, I'm going to carry.
And here's another thing. If that's really what people thought, they need to understand this kid did not want to kill them. And you could see it in the trial.
No,
he was crying. He was
PTSD.
And yeah, a lot of people don't understand like the school shooters, the movie theater shooters.
Right.
While they were in trial, did any of them show any compassion, any regret? No. They were smiling and laughing. Yeah. Especially that guy from the movie theater when Batman, The Dark Knight came out.
Rises.
Was it Rises? I thought it was the Dark Knight. Because he came in as the Joker.
It was Dark Knight Rises, I'm pretty sure. Because Dark Knight was in 2008.
That's when I thought it happened.
No, it happened in like 2010, 2012-ish.
Hold on. Huh, well, you know, it was in 2012. We're The Dark Knight Rises. All right. Anyways,
upon further investigation, we have decided that it was indeed The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah. But that's not the point.
That's not the point. Anyways, he was smiling. He was laughing.
Yeah.
The 18-year-old that somehow got through, everybody thought was a student. He was smiling. He was laughing.
Yeah.
This kid had every regret in the world. He wished he didn't do it. So yeah, just knowing the track record, even the woman that shot up the YouTube headquarters.
Oh yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
I mean,
no remorse.
If somebody had a would you say it was a
malicious?
Yeah. If he had an intent, thank you. Intent was the word I was looking for. Right. He had an intent. If someone has an intent to do things, that means they are a psychopath, meaning they have no remorse, they have no feeling for another human life.
Right.
And him crying it's because he's guilty. No, I don't think that's the point.
No.
Even when people are found guilty and they do stuff like this, they don't feel they're okay with it because they know they deserve it, and most likely they they get that thrill. I don't know. But a lot of people, if you ask any investigator, any person who does, mind stuff or
psychological stuff.
Yes, thank you. I guarantee you they would tell you, completely think like he didn't want to. And
I mean, I think you could go up and show the video of him breaking down crying to any military veteran. If they've been in a war and you show that video to them, they'll know. They'll point out, that's PTSD right there.
Yeah.
That's all I've seen is PTSD. That's PTSD.
All I know is that
that's not fake crying. That's not crocodile tears. If that was that kid fake crying, give that kid an Emmy.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine what he's going through because I know, and yes, I carry. Yes, I'm letting that out now, but I carry.
Yeah, we both carry.
I could never, even if in the dangerous situations, I would struggle to even pull it out of my holster, to be honest with you. That's just me. I know you're probably a different way.
I'm different.
But that would always be my last resort, my absolute last resort.
Right. I mean, and taking somebody's life should be a last resort.
Yeah.
It really should.
Trust me, when this thing's on my side, I barely know it's there.
Yeah.
So, but 100%, it will always be my last resort.
Right.
I will always try to think another way of putting a threat down or something, but it will never be the first thought in my mind is taking my gun out. And yeah, I really don't, and honestly, whenever I put it, I feel ashamed whenever I put it on too.
Really?
Like I don't like putting it on, but at the same time, it's just you don't know how the world works anymore, and I gotta save my family, your family. Right. I gotta do anything because friends are my family. That's why I don't say I have friends. I have family, and I'll do anything to protect my family. And not that I think
what you want to do.
Not that I think it'll ever be like that because we're in Boonville, Indiana, and everybody knows each other. But you never know. We might have that one outsider who just thinks this is a pretty small town. Nobody's gonna miss nobody.
Right.
And that's always my worst. It's my worst nightmare is shooting somebody.
Better to be prepared and not need it than need it and not be prepared.
Yep. All right. Well, let's get out of that depressing segment. Good night.
Let's do some memes.
Yeah, let's do some memes. Let's get into this. All right. Let me open it up.
I tell you what. While we're loading up the memes, another thing happened this week. The Pokemon finally remade Diamond and Pearl for the Nintendo Switch, and that came out this week. And I thought they were so excited to go buy.
So let me ask you, since you're going on video games, did you know that Nickelodeon came out with it was their own like
a fighting game?
Mario Super
Mario Brothers or Super Smash.
Yes, they came out with their own Super Smash Bros.
Oh, with Nick characters.
With Nickelodeon characters. So you had like cool. the Ninja Turtles to SpongeBob to
Timmy Turner.
Yes, thank you. Yes, all of them. I was wanting to buy it, but I was like, Justin ain't gonna want to play this.
Oh, I would so play that.
The
issue is I'll have to get Wi-Fi back in my house because I got rid of it.
I can't believe you got rid of it.
Well, I don't though when I get Sword and Shield. I got Or not Sword and Shield, sorry, that was the last Pokemon games.
Oh.
When I get, it's called Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I don't know which one I'm going to get. But those are my favorite Pokemon games growing up, so they finally remade them, and I'm so excited.
Real quick, did we already show this one?
No?
No?
I don't think so.
Well, if I'll look back and make sure, because I
Right.
hate to show 2 memes in 2 episodes.
Right.
All right. How much do you believe in the Second Amendment? Me?
See, you're the one that's scared to pull your gun. That one's me. Happily stick cannons in my window.
I saw the craziest rock formation the other day. You got Chris Rock, you got Kid Rock, and you got The Rock. All right. Meanwhile, on Facebook, not today, Repo Man.
Put it in their house.
I don't know how you could do that.
No.
You'd have to
Just push it.
You'd have to have a winch or something to do that. I don't understand this.
Maybe they like put it sideways and then shoved it with like a backhoe or something. Or a dozer.
You think? But if they did that, they'd have to leave a mark.
Yeah, like
There's not a mark.
Yeah.
There's not one mark on that ground.
How in the world?
Nice to know that they have a spare tire on the front end, but
They do, don't they?
huh.
That's hilarious.
My wife, why are you pulling over? Hand me my phone. My wife, we're on the freeway. Hand me my phone. And honestly, I actually had that on my car, and I was 1 mile too late, and I would have done the exact same thing.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to wait for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Which on my truck is coming up here soon. The world's most accurate pie chart. I have eaten the yellow. I have not yet eaten.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Accurate.
And I believe that's it for today.
All right.
But yeah. All right.
So we want to go into rants?
Yeah, let's go ahead and go into rants, bud.
All right. You want to go first? Or am I
You know
going
what?
first?
I will go first because
All right.
I feel I've got 2, and one of them's very long. So this past week, I get onto the news every once in a while, and you know the whole Gabby Petito and that lingerie or laundry or whatever his name is, the two missing people.
Yeah, the one
and
I think she killed him and stuff, or what? Or
here's the thing. They are just now coming out and telling us that at least 12 bodies have been found looking for these people in the areas, and they all had links to them.
Huh.
I'm going to say serial killer.
Yeah. Maybe.
And it may not even be
my
them who's being the
God.
serial killer. It's
Yeah, 'cause
probably...
they found his dead body too.
Yeah. So, one woman was found giving them a ride at one point at a gas station, and then a guy was known just to talk to them at a bus stop. Talking to him, and he was end up being dead in some wooded area.
What in the world?
And they're like, well, we can't figure it out, but
again?
this is everywhere. I forgot, but it doesn't matter.
That's ridiculous. Oh my
But here's
God.
here's what dropped me though. The news person goes, but they have found believe that there is no indication of any connection with them. I think there is a connection. They gave him a ride. They talked to him, and it just so happens like a week later they're dead. No, I think you're wrong.
might be wrong there, news source. Wow, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So we may have a
Just
serial
not
killer,
telling
another.
Another Zodiac killer.
Yeah, no Zodiac killer out there. If it ain't him already.
Good Ted Bundy. Yeah, Zodiac killer's back.
Yeah. My other rant is, and do you have yours yet?
I do. But you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just knock this one out of the park. So, for a lot of people who don't know already, last weekend I lost my keys. Oh, how'd you do that? I had a vest, and it had very small pockets, and we were having a bonfire that night, and I was loading wood. Now, easy yet, we were carrying all this wood on a trailer through the field on a 4-wheeler. And so I was riding in the back of the 4-wheeler, holding the trailer up and the wood
Right.
So Jordan, who's been on the show, his grandpa's 4-wheeler, his gears are almost, I think they're giving out.
Yeah.
Because every time he kick it, I mean, you think you're hitting a wheelie or you're lurching forward. I don't know. But he's got probably a 7 to 12 acre field that we were driving across from.
Right.
So these keys, I had lost my truck keys.
And
somehow.
This is a farm for people that don't know. It's like out on
Yeah,
a
it's
ranch.
out on the, yeah, it's a ranch.
So there's a lot of places these keys could be.
Yeah, and so after I found out, I looked in the dark that night for at least 4 hours that night.
Right.
About 4 hours that Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And then I looked for 3 hours Friday with a magnet. And let you all know, like this field is cut. It's cut.
It's cut.
And the leaves the leaves haven't really fallen either.
Not bad.
Still could not find these keys. So my guess is it's in his house somewhere because I had my vest off. He said whenever he came in, he's like, "Hey, come get the wood with me." I was like, "Okay." So what I swung my vest around to put it on. So I'm guessing it's somewhere.
I mean, if they're in the house, you'd think they would have found them by now.
Well, JC has a bunch of stuff out. She's got her bins and that she's got from her grandma's house.
Oh, yeah.
And she's put them in there. I personally believe they're in there, one of them bins somewhere.
Oh, maybe. I'd have them check.
But see, they've moved everything since last week, so I don't know where anything is.
Right.
But yeah, these
spare, right?
I have my spare, and it cost me $230 to replace.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and yeah, it's ridiculous.
That sucks.
Yeah, and
what keys did you lose? It was the truck and the side by side, right?
Yeah, luckily I already had a spare key for the side by side too. So
oh, you did.
I just need to get I've got the blank. I just need to get it cut, and I can't find anywhere to cut it because Walmart can't cut it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said their templates are too big for it or something.
What about like Rural King or Menards or somewhere like that?
I haven't really even tried, but I'll try that tomorrow. But yeah, yeah. Somehow these keys are nowhere to be found. Like literally, when I say lost them, I mean I did everything.
Yeah,
I spent over 12 hours looking for these keys, and I still couldn't find them. So those are my rants. So
okay, mine have to do with my dogs.
Okay.
So, if you don't know, I've got 2 dogs. I've got a mountain cur. He's like 2, a little over 2, and I've got a 7 month old Great Dane pit bull puppy.
Okay.
And I've been putting them in the kennels lately because I got tired of them tearing stuff up. So they've been in the kennels, and when I got Cash, he's my mountain cur.
Yep.
The reason they had ended up giving him up was because they had him in the kennel, and he had got out. Like he kept the latch, but he pushed because he's strong enough to push the bottom of it out because it's a big kennel. Pushed the bottom of the door out enough to squeeze through. So he got out and tore up the house or whatever. But that's when they gave him to me because they were like, okay, we can't deal with him.
Yeah.
So I had him, and I was putting him in. It was at that same kennel, and so what I had been doing was taking a piece of rope and tying it around the bottom of it whenever I would put him in there. Well, I come home, that way he couldn't open that bottom.
Okay.
And I just kind of tied it like
so
a tie a shoe.
Rope is... Okay, go on.
Well, it's raw. It's the, like, small rope.
Okay.
But,
just use a bike?
Well, I didn't have anything. The rope was what I used. I hadn't gone. I was going to get some carabiners to use for it.
Well, I'm just saying you can use a bike lock.
Yeah, I know. But
if you want it, I've got like 5 of them.
Well, I ended up getting the carabiners now.
Okay.
Because I got
trying to be nice
yesterday.
for once, people, and he shoots me down. Anyways, go on.
I got home yesterday from the church, and I was walking up to the door and I was unlocking it, and I heard scratching at the door, and I'm like, what in the world? I had put these dogs up. So I get in, and not only is Cash out, but he got the puppy out. So this dog, he's a really smart dog. This dog untied that rope, squeezed out, then went over and opened up Red's gate so Red could get out. Like literally, like somehow figured out how to lift the latch, and like the latch was undone. And Red
I'm gonna
was
say
out.
it was on accident. He was trying to push it over or something.
No, this dog untied himself, got out, then let his brother out, and they were just running around. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Because, like, that's so cool that he can do that. Like,
Yeah.
So, and, like, I don't want to be mad at him for being smart, because, like, that's really smart. So it's hard to be mad at him for it. And they didn't tear anything up.
Yeah.
But I'm like, guys, you cannot do this.
That's the thing. Like,
so that's when I
every once in a while, we've got to make sure our bottom one, so Beauty and Chelsea have their cage.
Right.
We got to make sure that bottom latch is all the way down, because somehow I don't know which one it is. I'm gonna say it's Chelsea, knowing that she's a sneaky little rat, and if they'll notice it's not latched, and they will claw at it and pull the one down, and one of them will open it, and they'll be out for all night. Luckily, we have it. It's a small room, but yeah,
it's crazy what some of these dogs can do. Red, dumber than anything. He, not a like. For the listeners, I know Max already knows this. One of the dumbest dogs I've ever met in my. He's so stupid. Like when we have fires. Or something.
His brother is too.
Whose brother? Me?
No.
Oh, Sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red's brother, not Cash.
I'll tell you something about that
Jordan
here later.
So dumb. Like when we have fires or something, he'll want to go play with the sticks. So he'll go up to the fire pit and pull a stick that's on fire out of the fire pit and start chewing on it. We keep having to be like, Red, that one's on fire. Go get one that's not in the fire pit. Dumber than anything. Well, I took him out to go potty. Keep in mind, I got off work. So Saturday morning, I had to be at the church at 9 for that vision planning thing.
I can't believe you went to that.
So,
I was like, nah,
I
I'm
was
good.
so tired.
I bet you were.
It was bad.
I didn't even work that night, and I was still tired.
But so I go home and I'm letting him out to go potty, and Red, hikes his leg up to go pee, and I'm watching him, and he just keeps slowly like lifting his leg higher and higher and higher until he lifts it so high that he
falls
flips himself over and pees all over himself. So I have to go clean this dog up now, and I do not want to do. I'm like, I want to take a shower and go and get ready. Maybe grab like a 30-minute nap before.
You two don't take showers together?
Well, no, we don't take showers. My dog is covered in his own pee. This dog flipped himself over because he hiked his leg too high.
My dogs don't even hike their leg anymore. They just stand there like a man. It's just like...
Cash doesn't. Cash squats. But I think it's because Cash got neutered really young. And Red hasn't been neutered yet. So I think...
Well, mine never... Well, Clark still does, but Wally rarely lift up his leg, even when he did, even before we got him neutered, fixed and stuff. But,
but Red does, and it's, gosh, they're a mess. My dogs are a mess.
Yeah, I know.
They're cute though. They love you. Most loving dogs I've ever met in my life.
Too heavy though.
They'll kill you on accident though.
Yeah. Yep.
Cash likes to. I was laying in bed, and I was cuddling with Red, and Cash jumped up there, and I figured he would lay down next to me or like kind of on top of me, whatever. No, this dog walks over, turns around, and sits on my head, and just sits there. What?
Okay. Well, it froze there for a second. I was like, why did it stop recording? Anyways, sorry. Go on.
Yeah, so he turns around and he sits on my head. And he looks at me, and he's sitting there staring at me.
How do you know? He was sitting on your head.
Well, he was sitting on my...
You sit on that big forehead of yours?
No, I was laying on my side, and he was sitting like this, so I had an angle right up between his, not the angle I want to have of my dog. Just want to point that out. Looking like right up beneath his legs. And he's like bent over, like sitting there staring at me. And his eyes are going. And he falls asleep sitting on my head. And I'm like, what? Yeah, super loving, but they just have no clue how big they are. Or if they do, they just don't care.
Not gonna go if they don't care. I think they figured out they're big enough that they don't. Yeah, they know that nobody's gonna stop them.
Yeah, they're like, I'm just gonna love on you how I want to, and you're
I cannot wait the day that Cash really takes off and you're not expecting it, and he's gonna drag you all across the yard.
He hasn't done it to me, but he's put Molly on his.
That's what I'm saying. I cannot wait for you be on your phone, not expecting anything. All of a sudden. Bam! He's ripped your arm off.
He's done it, and I've dropped the leash. I didn't try to hold on. I just dropped the leash. Because Cash will come back. He'll turn around and run my back. But, yeah, if I did that, he dropped the leash. I just dropped the leash whenever he does that. But gosh. The spike collars, when I put the spike collars on them, perfect. They don't pull. They are amazing. But when I don't have spike collars on them, they, pull and choke themselves, about kill them.
So and I just remember this because I don't know why I didn't remember it because it happened this morning. But this morning, getting ready, and I had the dogs outside, and they were just going off. I'm like, what is going on? Usually, if it's somebody just walking by, they're heart, and then they're done. No, they kept on going. I was like, all right, there's something going on.
Right.
And soon enough, dog's running. I'm like, wonder whose dog that is. And so finally it came back and it made eye contact with me and started coming after me. I was like, oh, okay.
Is it a big dog or
Oh, yeah. It was bigger than all mine.
Oh, okay.
Probably the same, if not a little bit bigger than Red.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. But I could tell that it was kind of playing, but didn't know what it's coming up to.
Right.
So I had to make sure I stick, because with a dog, how you gotta do things, you gotta either make yourself big, or you want to be friendly, you gotta make yourself little.
Right.
But so I was kind of in the middle, but once it got close, okay, you're playing. So I got down. Got down to the catcher position. I'm like, all right, come here, come on, and kept on going up, and then stepping back, and then going up. They run around the yard, and then coming up, and she finally let me get to her, and I started petting her. I was like, all right, and she looked at me. I looked at her, and I said, where do you live? And immediately, as soon as I said that, she takes off, and she jumps 2 doors down. She jumps up on their porch, and I said, is that where you live? She came back to me, rubbed my leg, went right back up to that porch. I was like, okay, well, let's see. So I walked, and so she came back, and I walked with her. Didn't have a hand on her or nothing. She walked right next to me the whole way. Knock on the door. I'm like, hey, she goes, there she is. I said, oh, this really is your dog. She goes, yeah, thanks, Max. I'm like, yep. She goes, yep, she scaled that fence again. I'm like, okay, we probably need a bigger fence.
Make it a little taller then.
Yeah, but supposedly she was only like 9 months to a year old. So.
Oh yeah.
So.
That's hilarious. Dogs are
Taylor was freaking out. She's like, it's gonna get you. It's gonna get you.
It's fine.
I'm like, I don't care.
They worry.
Do you not understand? I don't get why she doesn't understand that I break up these malicious dog fights.
You've gotten between Wally and Clark.
Well, not even them. It's been I've once broken up. What was a golden retriever and forgot what the other one was. They're pretty big dogs too.
Yeah.
The key is you got to make your fist as tight as you can.
Right.
And if you ever have this problem, I guess you can help this out too. But if they ever get actually trying to kill each other, make a fist as tight as you can. And I know you're gonna be scared to do it, but you got to do it. You got to make sure you go all the way back, but stick it in their mouth and stick it all the way back to where the gum line, between the gum line and the teeth and the actual jawbone. You got to stick it in between there. You can move them however you want, because they can't go any more. They can't open up anymore and they can't close.
Right. It holds them where they are.
Yeah. So that, and then
I've
if you can get, if you got a dog and you actually can put it down, you want to you want to spread your hand out, you want to put it right in between their two legs.
Yeah.
Because that's where most of their momentum is. They may wiggle around, but by then you can hold their head up. And
I had to take
for anybody who's wondering, that's how you do it.
I had to take care of Cash a few weeks back. I did it a different way, and he responded pretty well to it. He growled at me and he snapped because I don't remember what I did. I don't know. I made him mad. Yeah. And he growled at me and he snapped at me, so I grabbed him. I grabbed him by I was not gentle with him, and I did not do it.
Grabbed him by the beak.
I grabbed him by the throat.
Oh.
And flipped him over on his back, and sat on top of him and stared at him.
Yeah,
and he was sitting there, still growling and stuff. And I just we stayed just like that. And I was standing over top of him, like you said, making yourself big.
Mm-hmm.
Until we sat there for a good couple of minutes, and then he was good, and then I just got up and we went on with our lives.
Like I said, but those are a main way to do stuff, though. All right, so we've done that. We have a couple of fight sequences, but I'll go ahead and we both agreed that since we don't have a guest on the show, that it would be it wouldn't be fair if we were to give our opinions on the next on section C of the bracket.
So we'll come back to that.
We'll come back to that next week. If this can load, I can probably.
Wait, hold on. This is episode 8, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We made it past the hump.
We made it past the hump. Look at us go.
It's just a matter of time. any episode now, it can just all go wrong.
We're good now.
So we've got the picture pulled up, and now I don't know how to get out of it. All right, there we go. Oh no. All right. Anyways, we'll get back to it. All right. So for section B,
the winners
are Leonard Skinner. Literally, no one voted for the Clash.
Yep.
Rush beat Bon Jovi.
That is not what we voted. We voted Bon Jovi, didn't we?
I had a bunch of people say Rush.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Journey beat the Kinks, which I was also a little surprised about too.
Yeah, but I think we ended up voting Journey. I think that was a close one, but we voted Journey.
I have to go back and listen to it, but I think I said the Kinks.
Well, because there were 2 of them where you and I split our vote.
Yeah.
That might have been one of them.
Okay. Tom Petty and R.E.M. I know we said R.E.M.
Yeah, we did.
Which they did win. This one we were. I'm surprised that the Red Hot Chili Peppers won, but Red Hot Chili Peppers moved on.
I said Red Hot. That was another one. I said
it was very close. That one person who said it on Facebook, he's the reason that they won. Genesis. Well, that one was very close too. Genesis.
You said Toto.
Yeah. Genesis won.
Okay.
Then Jimi Hendrix, I knew that was going to happen. And then Steely Dan won against the Police.
We also said that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one will be updated. Right now.
Do we want to go and go ahead, turn that over to them, and just not give our opinions?
Well, I'll go ahead and post it. So here's this section right now. I could have done that.
That's a good section.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I already had a couple of people at work look at this. They're like,
"That's a good one."
This is a little crazy. I say, "Yeah,
I think this is probably our best matchup section.
So here's my thing. I did not know. I didn't have the White Snakes. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
I think I should have put them in with Lincoln instead of Lincoln Park because I think they would have done a lot. White Snake would have done a lot better against our Rage Against the Machine.
Wait, where's? Oh, okay, down in section D. Okay.
I really think I should have done that, or take out Prince and put White Snake.
Yeah, we could do that. But I don't know. Prince needs to be on here, though.
But he's not a band. He's a solo artist.
I know. And we had, originally in that spot, we had Prince and, who was it? It was Prince and...
David Bowie.
The other good one. Yeah, David Bowie.
But that was just because I was losing...
That was a good matchup. But Prince and Pink Floyd, I don't think is. So I think we could probably take Prince out.
Take Prince out, put Whitesnake. And then whenever we go to solo artists, we can put Prince and that.
Yeah.
And I still think Michael Jackson will whoop Prince, but it's just me.
I don't know. We'll see.
That man's got good footwork. I swear. I think he'd be able to
He's got the footwork for the MMA.
Kick his head off. Anyways, there he'd be cradling himself in the corner. Anyways. So, in this section C, we've got AC/DC and Metallica. That's such a... Then we got Disturbed and Tool.
That's also another really good one.
Led Zeppelin and the Blackhearts, which is Joanne and the Blackhearts, by the way.
Right. That one's good, too.
Guns N' Roses versus Man of War.
That one's not bad.
Aerosmith against the Scorpions, which I think is another good one.
Great
and if you haven't noticed, I fixed it.
You did fix it. We got Queen.
We got Queen against Twisted Sister. Another.
We got some bangers in this one.
And ZZ Top versus Beastie Boys.
Dang.
I don't know about that one, but
that one's pretty good. That one's not bad.
Def Leppard versus Motley Crue is another good one.
Good night.
Kiss versus Slayer.
That's into the next group, though.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm too excited for this, dude.
This side of the bracket is the good side.
It's insane, dude. Dang. Like, these are actual good ones. So, yeah. So, for everybody who's looking right now, so the bracket, 17 through 24, those are the ones that we want you to vote to.
Yes, give us your answer for who's going to win AC/DC versus Metallica. Who's going to win Disturbed versus Tool. Like, give us all of your rankings for that one round of it.
Yes.
Because apparently people still
don't know. It's driving us nuts. One person off of Facebook actually knew what to do. It's always one person. Why is it so hard to understand?
I don't know.
It's like nobody. It's like
our dads cannot figure this out.
Well, it's like they've never done the freaking March Madness.
I know Dad does it every year.
How does he not understand this? And yes, and I will point out, I know it says double elimination. That is wrong. I don't know why that's up there.
Yeah, it does.
I will delete that. And if I haven't already now, by the time I post this, it will be out of here. So.
I didn't realize that said double elimination. So, yeah, don't worry about the double elimination. It's single.
Yeah. So, yes, great
matchup.
Oh, I cannot wait.
We'll talk about our answers next week.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about what we got for the results next week.
Yep. We won't. I don't think we'll have results next week. Remember, because we won't. Well, I guess we could. All right. Yeah. Anyways, so
what we say to it.
I've got another. Oh, please still be recording. Okay. So we'll get out of that. So I have another fight sequence for you. And I'll let you look at it while I talk.
Okay.
This is all one team. So Team Green.
Okay.
Against Team Red.
I already know who you're going to say.
Who?
You're going to say Team Green.
Yes, 100%. You can't go wrong with that.
Hold on.
And I'll have this posted up for you people. I'm not going to say who it is and all that. Just look at it and...
I think that it will... I'm going to say Team Green also.
Yes!
I think it's going to come down to
Team Green and Team Blue.
Green and Team Blue.
Yeah.
Because Superman.
Well, see, Chase.
Some votes for Team Black just because Batman always finds a way to win, but I
don't know. Chase said Team Blue, which I can understand, but here's the thing: everybody in here, everybody on Team Green can. You gotta understand. You have 6 masterminds on Team Green.
Right.
Against 1 and two that are on Team Blue.
Right, and you've got the Hulk,
and
you've got
the
John
She-Hulk,
Stewart, Green Lantern,
and Martian Manhunter would be able to.
Yeah.
Honestly, and people don't like this, but Martian Manhunter has defeated Superman.
I think he easily. Well, I don't know about
easily,
not easily, but
he has done it. Though.
Oh yeah, he has, and he can.
He's the only other one that's equal to Superman or something like that.
He's good. He's overpowered.
Yes. So, and put freaking either Gamora or She-Hulk against
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
I don't know. I think Captain Marvel might blow those two out of the water.
Well,
I think you probably.
I think Hulk would destroy Thor.
Yeah, Hulk would just ruin Thor.
I'm gonna put Loki with Quicksilver.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I don't think that'd be very quick. Loki would just murder Quicksilver. Like that'd be quick. But
then either Gamora or She-Hulk against Beast.
Yeah, I think She-Hulk and Beast would be a good one.
Green Lantern versus Invisible Woman.
The Invisible Woman?
Yeah.
Sue Storm?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then put...
I mean, if you just look at the matchup...
Put Aquaman, the king of the fish, against Captain America.
Yeah, I think when you look at it and you compare them pound to pound... I think overall, if you just look at it, you'd say Team Blue. But when you actually break it down and look at the characters, pound for pound, who they would have to end up fighting...
Yeah.
In a scenario, Team Green.
Or, honestly, I would actually do Green Lantern versus Doctor Strange, to be honest with you.
Oh, Green Lantern and Doctor Strange would be a good fight.
And Gamora versus... Or maybe Groot. I don't know.
Yeah, but Groot. Don't forget about Groot. He's a tank.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to say.
I'm going Team Green.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you were getting much votes.
Right when you think we're done, we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen, because for some reason we got our first, still don't know why and how.
We got fan mail.
We got fan mail for once. And I'll post it on here, but I made sure to...
block out the email.
Yeah, we blocked out the email because, one, it was kind of inappropriate, and two, I don't want anybody, knowing his
privacy.
Yeah, and which I'm glad he did, or I'm glad that he signed his name, if that's his real name.
If it is,
great. I'm glad you're listening, dude.
Yeah,
hopefully, we don't know you.
So that's awesome.
I mean, yeah. So if we don't know you, that's great. If we do, I would like to know what your last name is, because honestly, Jimmy doesn't come up to me right now. Jimmy T.
Not Jimmy T. The only Jimmys I know are my family Jimmys.
Oh, really? Yeah. All right. So it says, "Hey Justin, hey Justin and Max, I have been listening in for a while now and are a fan of your fight sequences. Thank you very much."
Thank you. We like the fight sequences too.
With that, I've got to know if you two fought each other, who would win? I know it's kind of early in the show, but, well, it's not kind of early because this might be our last episode. I know it's kind of early in your show, but I want to know your opinions. I can't decide because in the picture, in the video, Justin's taller, but Max looks like as if he has the weight. So... thanks for calling me fat. But again, no, I'm kidding. But again, I don't know. If you could give me an answer to this, it would be highly appreciated. Thanks, Jimmy T.
I will go ahead and say right off the bat, if you get me on the ground, you win. I cannot wrestle for crap. If we're on the ground,
now, okay, so are we going UFC or are we going boxing?
I think boxing is the only way I could have a chance.
Have a chance. Okay.
Yeah. I was about to say.
I think you might be able to get. I think you might be able to get me in a stand and bang.
Yeah, like a
because
stand and bang.
Your hammers. Because I've seen your hammers. You can connect your hammer throws. Yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
But I don't know, boxing where you can't do hammer throws. I think you might. I think it might be pretty even.
Maybe.
Because I know I'm short, but I have a reach. Yeah. I have a reach.
Yeah, you do. So if we're going to the ground, there's no question.
No.
So let's not.
We already know that.
I can't wrestle. cannot do it. But stand and bang, I think it'd be pretty good. I think
So tune in next week whenever we film it.
if we end up doing it here soon, we'll make sure we get a video.
It will be boxing because I don't want anybody getting hurt.
We have gloves.
I have gloves, so
if we want to throw a mouth guard in, we can.
Yes.
We're not trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
We're best friends.
Yes.
But I think it'd be a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I know. And that's the thing. That's the best thing about us. I can't remember anything where we've actually gotten in a physical fight.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, I literally, whenever I first saw it, I'm like, I honestly don't remember anything.
No, maybe like when we were real little, but that's.
I don't even think that.
I mean, I've never been.
I know we like had our verbal fights.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I don't ever. It may have gotten close when we were at Washington D.C. and complaining or arguing about the black stormtrooper. But
okay, we can talk about that next week. We're gonna restart that argument.
No, I didn't. I don't need it now because the Clone Wars finally cleared it up for me. So my question is answered. So yes, okay, you win that one. Okay, sorry.
But
you gotta understand that situation that you're going off of a hunch. You didn't read books. There was nothing about it.
We were getting hot in that Buffalo Wild
and
Wings.
Everybody clapped as we were leaving because we were so loud.
That was a good time. Weston and I got physical.
Yes,
You
actually in Washington D.C. Yes, yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah. I about laid him out. I
love how you say that. And if he just so happens to listen in.
I was mad.
Oh,
I was mad.
And for you people, I just sat there and watched. I
did.
No, I want to see how this. I just want to see how this goes. I didn't want to break it up. I wanted to know how this goes.
We got him fight over basketball.
Yeah, but you guys were actually pretty tense for some reason. Those 2 days at least.
Yeah. The rest
I don't know why. I don't know. It's because you guys were in a room by yourself and just couldn't stand each other.
Well, we had to cuddle.
Yeah.
We had to share a bed.
I think I ended up sleeping in that chair that year.
Did you?
I think I did.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a fun time though. Overall.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I liked because we went to DC together twice. I liked the time when we went with Weston more than the first time we went.
Yeah.
It was more fun because we were older. That was because we could
actually do a lot more.
We got lost in DC.
That's your phone, by the way.
Yeah, I got us so lost.
Samsung, don't rely on a Samsung directory.
Where we were. It was hilarious. We had no clue where we were, and then I saw this guy in uniform, so I was like, okay, we'll ask him. So we gave him directions. He gave us directions. And I saw on his vest said, Federal Bureau of Investigation. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is an FBI dude. And then we looked to our right, this huge building that we were next to, and none of us noticed this was the FBI building.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool.
But yeah, that phone took us down, what?
We went
three sketchy streets.
Yeah, we went through like the bad
Some
part
guy
of DC.
He was so high he thought we were playing tag for some reason as we were riding by.
He did. He came up and he goes,
my shorts ripped. Luckily, it was that one day I wore underwear. Otherwise, we would have been in trouble.
Trip.
I'm kidding. I wear underwear all the time.
Oh, man.
But anyways, yes. Let us know either down below or on Facebook on who you think would win in either thing. UFC, obviously not wrestling, as he said.
We don't have to go wrestling.
Boxing. Stand and bang.
We throwing kicks.
Stand and bang is kicks and everything. Stand and bang is.
We'll go for a stand and bang.
Stand and bang is everything but going on the ground in wrestling.
UFC no ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So stand and bang or boxing, because those are two actually different things. Because stand and bang you can do whatever you need to, but boxing is actually
Yeah.
Anyways, let us know if we have our guest next week. We'll ask him about it.
Yeah. All right.
But yep. All right.
Call that an episode.
Yep, we're gonna call that an episode, everybody. I was gonna go into nerd out, but we're gonna wait until next week just so
Oh yeah. Cause some stuff happened in Nerd Out. Yeah, but we got stuff to do today.
Yeah, he's got stuff to do. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this. Yep. Everybody, have a good week. Happy Thanksgiving again.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know why I said it again. I haven't said it yet.
First time we've said it.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Everybody be safe. Good luck on that Black Friday if you get in a fight.
Yeah.
If anybody sees or gets into a fight, please record it and send it to us.
We'd love to react.
At out of the gate 91921 at gmail.com. That'd be highly appreciated.
Yeah.
As of our Jimmy T guy.
Again, thank you again, Jimmy T.
Yep. That's a real interesting question.
Any emails, all that kind of stuff is always appreciated.
Yep, 100%.
We love talking and interacting with the people. That's why we're doing this.
Yep, absolutely.
So, all the interaction we get.
Yep. All right, we're signing out. See you guys.
Bye, guys.